Hey guys, welcome back to my channel if you guys are new here. Hi, my name is Sydney. I film cruelty-free beauty videos all about my favorite products, and today's video is going to be my indie makeup wish list. So I know lately on my channel I've been doing some older makeup wish lists. I did an older palettes that are still on my wish list video, and I also did a video on just older makeup in general that's still on my wish list, so I can link those down below if you guys are interested in that, if you like this style of video. But today I want to talk about some more current products, and I specifically want to talk about indie makeup. So if you guys don't know what indie makeup is, that just means that they're independently owned brands. Usually they're very small, run by just a handful of people or just one, and I have truly fallen in love with the indie makeup community over the past couple of months, like the past year I would say. I just truly love the idea that when I'm making a purchase from a smaller brand, it's a person behind that computer doing a little happy dance that I'm supporting their business. And honestly, lately I've just found myself to be pretty bored with mainstream releases. I mean, of course there are some that still catch my eye, but I feel like indie is really where it's at with creativity and innovation in the makeup space. So I'm not going to blabber on much longer. I will try to link all the products below that I'm chatting about today if they're available, but let's hop into it. Alright, so some of these products are brand new, some of them are a little bit older. They just didn't make it into my older makeup that's still on my wish list video. I'm just going to start at the bottom of my list. And the first product that I want to talk about are the JD Glow on Neon Liners. Now, I tried JD Glow for the first time, I want to say it was last winter. Yeah, it was last winter because I placed an order with them on Black Friday. Got a couple of Galaxy shadows. Love them. They are so incredibly beautiful, so intense, and I wanted to try more from the brand ever since. These liners are so incredibly gorgeous. They're pastel neon liners, which you guys can't tell by my eyes right now. I'm really into pastels. This look is going to be included in my Terra Moon's Pastel Mattes review video, so I will link it down below if it's already up. But I just think these are so gorgeous. I'll try to insert some swatches on the screen as well. I love the idea of a pastel liner. I don't know what's going on with me because usually I don't really wear eyeliner, but these ones just totally have my heart. They have my attention. I think they're so soft, so beautiful. I feel like I've heard good things about the JD Glow eyeliner formula. The only thing that's really holding me back from purchasing these is A, I can't decide which ones I want. I just want to buy them all. But B, I'm not really a liquid liner type person. I tend to just use eyeshadow when I want to do liner across my upper lash line. I do have some cream potted gel liners, but I really like to pop those on my waterline, so I'm not sure if this format is the best for me, but there's another option that we'll talk about in a couple minutes that I may end up purchasing instead, but I think these are so beautiful. Okay, next up we have a product from Kaleido Cosmetics, and these are the skin gloss, I think they're just called skin glosses. And I'm so intrigued by these products because A, I can't tell if they're a cream or a powder. I want to say that they're a cream, but they also look like they could be a powder, so I'm not entirely sure what the consistency of these are. They're kind of described as an all-over skin enhancer that provides hydration and a glass skin look, and I think they're really gorgeous. I've wanted to try, well, I did get to try Kaleido Cosmetics, but I've wanted to try more from the brand for quite a while. I'm so into dewy skin, creamy cheek products. That's all what I'm about right now. I actually did pretty much my entire base makeup all creams today. I just did a little powder on top, which is very unlike me. Usually I go in with powder blush, powder bronzer, sometimes powder highlight too. But I'm so intrigued by these. I love that these are in single compacts because last time Kaleido Cosmetics released highlighters, she released a really big palette and I couldn't use 3 out of the 4 shades. So I love that these are just single highlighters. I am so into these. I really need to watch some reviews and learn a little bit more about them. Next up we have the spring collection from Kristen Lee Cosmetics, and this is called their Spring Fever collection. You guys, I've almost ordered this 3 times now. It is so incredibly beautiful. These shades look so sparkly, and based on the descriptions of the individual shades, they have the most beautiful shifts in them. Again, Kristen Lee Cosmetics is one of the brands that I wanted to try in 2020, and I just think this collection of singles looks super beautiful. The Makeup Monster me wants to order all of them, just to have the set, and because I'm super into my single shadows right now. I'm actually going to film a video right after this one where I'm sharing 4 curated spring palettes. I'm not sure when that video is going to go up either, but if it is already up, I will definitely link it down below for you guys. But I just adore these tones. I think they would be so much fun to work into palettes. Yeah, I'm just super duper into these. I think they're very beautiful. Next up, we have a release from Terra Moon's Cosmetics, and this is their Empty Magnetic Palette. I just really love the design on this one, you guys. As I said, I'm on a single shadow kick right now. Well, I'm on a makeup kick right now. Let's be real. There's been a lot of stress shopping. But I think that this palette is so beautiful. I love the galaxy design. I love the gold foil print. I love the little quote inside. I love the little moons. I'm really into it. And I think it would be really fun to create like a really beautiful blue and purple kind of color story within it. It's only 10 bucks, I think, and it fits 16 shadows. So I really like that size. I like the price point, and I really love Terra Moons. Okay, this next release is a bit of an odd one because several indie companies have released this brand of this kind of eyeliner. I feel like, I want to say Glisten Cosmetics was the first one to do it, but it's available with several indie brands, and Glisten Cosmetics is based in the United Kingdom, so if there's one available in the US, I may end up ordering from them. But these are pastel liners. So these ones are potted liners. They're kind of like the Suva Beauty Hydra liners to my understanding, so you have to use water to activate them, and they don't ever dry out because you add water to activate them. You let them dry out purposely so they don't get like moldy and stuff, and I think they last longer than typical cream liners. Don't quote me on that, but that's kind of my thinking behind it. I think these are so stunning. As I said, I love the shades so much. I feel like these are a little bit more versatile and would be better kind of for what I'm thinking of using them for. But as I said, this is available from a couple different indie brands, so I'm talking more about this concept, but I'm not sure who I'll end up ordering them from if I do want to add these to my collection. Okay, this one's not going to be a surprise to you guys, and that is the Persona Super Blush. I love Persona, you guys. Everything that I've tried from them has been phenomenal, formulated beautifully, performs beautifully. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous, and I'm really into both of the shades. One's a very peachy shade and one's more of like a mauve shade. I want to say they're called Sweet Peach or Georgia Peach and like Caramel or something like that. They're both stunning. I can't decide which one I really want, so I kind of just want to get both. Can you guys tell that I'm having some like makeup self-control issues right now? I'm hoping that doing kind of these wish list videos will help me talk myself out of some products, which it's really not working right now. But I think this is gorgeous. As I said, I love everything about Persona. These are supposed to be beautiful, satiny, glowy blushes, and that's what I'm really into right now. So I may purchase these at some point. Not right now, but at some point. Next up, we have something from Alamar Cosmetics. I really want to try Alamar Cosmetics this year. They keep sneak peeking things that I'm like, oh, maybe I should just wait until after that comes out and then I can buy all the things that I want. So kind of thinking I'm going to do that, kind of waiting for a sale. But today I want to talk about the Bronze and Brighten palettes. I have heard nothing but incredible things about the blush palettes. I've heard zero complaints from anyone, and I would love to try this bronzer palette, especially because I feel like the one in Light has a highlighting shade that might actually highlight my skin tone. I mean, we'll see. That's a bold claim because I'm like white as snow, but I think these are incredible. I would really like to try the brushes too because they just look so beautiful and so sturdy. I know that Alamar Cosmetics does tend to go into BoxyCharm pretty often, so I may just have to like resubscribe to BoxyCharm for a month and see if I get one of these, but we'll have to see. It's definitely on my list. Next up, we have a palette from Midas Cosmetics, and this is the Midas Cosmetics Smoky Glow palette. Honestly, I don't know if I will end up getting this one. I think it's beautiful. It's one of the first palettes from Midas Cosmetics that has really truly caught my attention and drawn me in. I love that it's a collaboration with a smaller influencer. I don't personally watch Smoky Glow, but I've heard nothing but incredible things about her channel and her content. I think this palette is super gorgeous, but I feel like it was super limited edition. I know it's not available right now. I don't know if with everything going on in the world, if they're not able to get ingredients or if when they do get ingredients, if they're even going to make any more. I have no idea what's going on with that, so this may be the one that got away from me, but I do think it's very beautiful, and if I were to try Midas Cosmetics today, this would be the palette that I would want to try. This next palette is one that snuck up on me, you guys. So this is the Sandra Rose palette from Glamonatrix Cosmetics. Here's the thing with this palette. When this one came out, I remember seeing it and a couple people posting about it, and I was like, oh my gosh, that palette is beautiful. And then I think I investigated a little bit further and I saw that Glamonatrix Cosmetics was from Australia, and I thought maybe the shipping would be super crazy, and so I just kind of put it away. I didn't think about it. And then Amy Loves Makeup showed it off in a video that she filmed. I can't remember which one, and I was like, I may have to try that. I just love the color story of this palette. I think it is so beautiful, so rich, so vibrant. I am just super into this palette. I would love to try the Glamonatrix Cosmetics formula. Again, it's a little bit pricier, so I think I might just wait until they're having a sale or having like free international shipping or something like that for me to get this one. But I think this one is gorgeous, and you guys know I love trying new indie brands. Okay, next up we have some palettes from Kaleidos Makeup. I technically only put one in my little save folder on Instagram to talk about this video, but the more that I think about it, the more I just want them all. And these are the Kaleido Cosmetics Futurism palettes. The one that I saved first is the Futurism, I want to say that's 5. It's Roman numerals and it's a V, so I'm pretty sure that's 5. But it is the Electro Turquoise palette. I think that this palette is so stunning, and if I can only buy one palette from them, it would be this one. I think it's really gorgeous. I'm also really into the, I want to call it the Electro Neon palette, or maybe it's just the Neon palette. I think that one is also incredibly gorgeous. I love the green one. I love like the mauve pinky one. I just love them all. I think they're so beautiful. I've heard incredible things about the formula. So this is definitely on my list to try this year, but once again, I think I'll try to wait for sale. Also from Kaleido Cosmetics, I really want to try their brushes. I didn't even know that they had brushes for the longest time, but Beaut Bean raves about their brushes all the time. I've seen Amy Loves Makeup rave about their brushes all the time. I think they're really beautiful. I don't really need more brushes, but if they were on sale, you guys know sales are my weakness. I might not be able to say no. This next one I will also blame on Amy Loves Makeup, and that is the Linda Hallberg Spectral Palette. Amy pulled this out recently. I think she did it in like a Shop My Stash type video, or maybe it was a video about pastel eyeshadows. But I think this palette is so gorgeous. It caught my attention when it released the first time, but I don't really know where I can even buy Linda Hallberg Cosmetics. I think it might be available on Beautylish, so maybe I'll have to check there. But this palette is so beautiful. It's so pastel-y and springy and just fun. I've wanted to try Linda Hallberg Cosmetics for a very long time. She is such an inspiration to me as an artist. Everything she creates is beautiful, and this palette is absolutely no different, so I'm super interested in this one. This one's a little bit random and not something that I talk about a lot on my channel, but I really want to try the Olive and June nail polishes. I have been seeing them, well, somehow I landed on their Instagram page, and then they just keep popping up on my feed, and every time I see them I'm like drooling over the beautiful colors that they have. Color wise, I'm really into their Super Bloom collection. I think that's their spring collection for this year. But I'm also very interested in their nail stickers. They're so tiny and cute and petite. I love to have my nails done, but I hate doing them. I have no patience for nail art. I hardly have patience to sit there and let them dry all the way. So I think these would be super fun to have. I think they're relatively inexpensive. I want to say they're like $8 or so. And I actually think that Olive and June is available at Target now. I don't think it's in every Target store, but I think it's on Target's website. So one of these may make their way into one of my Target orders in the future, but I think they're so cute. I wanted to give them a little shout out. Alright, next up we have some highlighters from Better Lace Beauty, and these are the candy coated highlighters. Now, I think these are beautiful, but there are a couple things holding me back. One, these pans are ginormous. I mean, they're like highlighter pans, but I know that some of these shades I could not wear on my face as a highlighter. They'd just be too deep. The undertone would be off. I would have a really dark cast on my cheeks. So I wouldn't be able to use all of them as highlighters, and to just buy those as eyeshadows, they're kind of pricey and you get a ton of products. So that's kind of what's holding me back from buying those, but I think they are gorgeous. They have the most beautiful shifts in them. Amy Loves Makeup just did a video on them. I'll link it down below if you guys are interested. And I just am drooling over them, you guys. I'm having a colorful highlighter moment, and these are calling my name. And then finally, I want to talk about Cosmetics. I think I talked about them in my older Makeup I Still Want video, but this product is a little bit newer, and this is their Heaven's Hue blush. There are 2 shades. I can't remember what the pinky shade is called, but there's another shade called, I want to call it like Clementine Dreams or something like that. It's a beautiful soft tangerine shade. I want both of them. They're beautiful big blushes. They're super glowy. They're supposed to be a little bit sheer. I think they're beautiful. I think Cosmetics' whole aesthetic is so beautiful, so pleasing to the eye, and I've wanted to try them for several years now, so I may have to buy these eventually. I don't know. But that's gonna wrap up this video, you guys. I hope that you found it helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't take this video as me trying to be insensitive to the situation, because I know a lot of us aren't shopping right now, aren't able to shop. I just thought it'd be fun to share the products that are on my wish list. I would love down below if you guys left me what products are on your indie wish list. I think it's so much fun to chat back and forth about them in the comments with you guys. But I'm gonna wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.